So there we got our first pair of parts. I still need to drill the holes for the ball bearings and the set screw. Before I do that, I want to sort of make sure this works as expected. So those two go together like that, and then I should have some C-clips and a spring. Here's the spring. So, the spring is way too long. I knew that going in. I just need to cut it down. It's a little loose and wobbly. If I could find a smaller compression spring, that would be better. So I may look through my quite random collection of springs and see if I can find something just a bit smaller. Here's what this spring is. Just found it at the local hardware store, Menards, actually probably Menards. The idea is that keeps this pushed down on those little ball bearings, locking them in, and then when you need to, you push it up, and the spring, once it's fully compressed, keeps it from the balls falling out. It basically goes flush, the tip comes out, put the new tip in like an air connector, then this goes back together like that. So based on this, I think I'm going to go clean these up a bit, get all the shmoo out of them, take off the lip on this edge that I forgot to file when I was cutting it off, and then set up to drill this guy. If that all works out, it will be done. Okay, I'm all set back up. So, got my rotary table set up with my 3-jaw off the lathe and the part in there. One downside I have is, let me get that out of the way. That's the maximum reach of my quill. So the collet is well above the part, so I'm going to have to use long center drills. I don't think I'm going to be able to drill in this setup, so I'm going to mark the positions where the drill holes need to be with a center drill, and then come back and drill the actual holes using a different setup where I can get things closer to the quill. So, other problem I have is with the mag mount, if I stick it to the where I normally do and do machining, its vibrations are super horrid. So I'm going to try and set this up in another location and see how it goes. Okay, here's how you totally shouldn't do it, but it's the best I can set up with what tools I have. So here's an extended center drill in my quill, and as you can see, it just barely makes it down to the part. The tip on the center drill is 1.2 millimeters, or 1.1. Yeah, 1.2 millimeters. Which is slightly smaller than what I need for all the holes, so I should be good there. So now it's just a matter of drill the pilot for the set screw, drill the pilot for the alignment pin, which wasn't in the original plans, but I'm adding because instead of making this a press fit with an extra shoulder on the back side, I made everything from the front side and drilled all the way through, so there's no stop to prevent this from sliding too far up the stepper motor shaft. So I'm going to add a little pin partway in to give me a stop to go up against the stepper motor shaft, and then drill the 3 holes, or the 3 spots for the ball bearings that actually hold the nozzle in. On this one I'll probably drill 6, since this is a bad part, so that way I can get 6 tries to get my depth on those holes correct for the ball bearings before I have to go to a real part. Here we go.